2011. I just finished college, just got my cosmetology license, moved back to Fort Lauderdale, ready to start my career, and yeah. I felt a lump that was like in my left breast and just kind of ignored it for a while, and then finally decided to go get it looked at. And because of like my age and my family history, they're just like, oh, it's nothing, just keep an eye on it. Like, you're trained to listen to the doctor, so it's like saying it's nothing, and everyone else is telling you it's nothing. Try to internalize that it's nothing, but you kind of feel like, okay, yeah, something's not right. So she brings me in a room, and like on the right one, it was just like nothing, and on the left one, we just saw like all these little white dots. For one, I was disappointed because it's like, my mom had to tell me. So it's like, you know, every parent just wants that healthy child. Like, now it's like, damn, 1 out of 2 has cancer. And it's just kind of like, you just like go through every emotion. Like, you're pissed, you're upset, you're blaming yourself, you blame everybody else. It's just like a disappointing feeling. Six rounds of chemo, then surgery, then radiation. But why do I need the chemo if I'm going to surgery? And he goes, well, the chemo is going to hopefully shrink the tumor so surgery can be easier. And I was like, well, I don't really like, you mean like hopefully shrink it, and why does the surgery need to be easier? If they're going to be gone, they're going to be gone. And he didn't really answer it in a way that I felt was adequate. And he basically told me I was playing Russian roulette and I might as well put a gun to my head if I'm not going to do the chemo. I was diagnosed September 16th, 2011, and in October, I did a bilateral mastectomy. Day of my procedure, I got up early that morning, kind of did everything I wanted to do, because it's like you're getting ready, like, it's like your last day before execution. You just know you're going to wake up and everything's going to be like totally different. My mom took a bunch of pictures to see if we could match them up. They start you on anesthesia, they roll you in, and you roll back out. I've had like 7 surgeries in the span of like a year, just to like get back to something that's normal. By the time I finally succumbed to doing chemo, I felt like I already lost so much. I didn't want to lose my hair. It was just like the typical thing. I had like 25, about to be 26, about these things called cold caps. They were using them in other countries, but you had to rip them from this company. The idea behind them is, it's like this cap that you put on throughout your entire chemo session, which can be like anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours. And they're so cold, they're like negative 32 degrees, so it kind of freezes your scalp and stops the blood from flowing so much, so the medicine and the chemicals not going up there and loosening your follicles so your hair falls out.
I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
You're always going to have something going on, whether it's a bad breakup, whether it's divorce, whether you just lost a job. Like, cancer is just like that. It's just something else that's going on. It's just that sentence. It's not your whole story. I'm not just a survivor. I'm not just that girl who had cancer. I was somebody before that, and I'm I'm still gonna be somebody after that. And I thank God for my cancer. It made me live. It made me have a different outlook. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for giving me your love. Like, thank you for making me want to be here. Thank you for making me push when I just want to lay there. For the most unappreciated job, and I know I don't say thank you enough, and I love you enough. And I'm probably not the most emotional person, but I got you. I want to be that voice in just young girls' ear, like, not even just young girls, but older girls, even men. My thing is to help those people that are going through it and to push lifestyle changes that'll keep people from going through it, period. It's not about finding a cure, it's about stopping it from happening in the first place. Tyga B for breast cancer, I started because of the feeling that I got and the feeling of watching my mom try to get help from organizations that you thought were there to help people like me. So from my organization, what I wanted was just everything that people don't think a cancer patient needs. Like, for one, pushing the cold caps. So many people don't know about keeping your hair through it, and it might sound trivial or cosmetic, but just not looking like that stereotypical patient. Like, I look forward to helping people with that, helping people in their homes when, you know, they go home from chemo and have nothing to eat, or don't have the strength to cook or clean or take care of their own kids, or when they're taking weeks off from work and have no way to pay their bills. Like, I want to be that. For all the people that come to me and I hear, like, you know, my mom passed from it, my grandma passed from it, like, to still be living, I can't just sit on it. That's just so unfair.